Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen wa salatu wa salamu ala nabiyyina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa ashabihi wa azwajihi ajma'in. Amma ba'd, fa'awdhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Rabbi zidni ilman ajma'in inshallah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala increase in all of us knowledge. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Nice to see you, brothers and sisters. Brother Muhammad asked me that, we should study the key of lesson 17 because he could not understand certain points. So inshallah, we will begin with the reading of the key. And as I have said many times, brothers and sisters, as I have said many times to you, that you should read the key. The key has a treasure waiting for you. And do read the key, and if you do not understand anything in the key, you will ask me, and then we'll discuss it in the class, inshallah. Now this lesson is, as I said, very easy, brothers and sisters. All we are doing is, there are 3 rooms sanctioned by the city, Fa, Ain, and these are the root letters, Fa'ala. And then sometimes we want to modify the meaning, we invite one extra letter. So in this case, we are inviting Hamzatul Qata. Now, brother and sister, as soon as you put Hamza, Fa'ala, remember? Fa'ala, remember? Fa'ala. As soon as you invite Hamza to join, fa loses the vowel sign. What did I say? Fa loses the vowel sign. Now what happens? If there is no vowel sign on fa, then what is there? Sukoon. So it becomes af ala. Huh? That is a sukoon I put in the red. Af ala. Huh? Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Maybe I should put a sukoon properly. Huh? Af ala. So this is to be noted. Huh? And this is what Dr. Sahib starts the lesson with. In this lesson, page number 69, in this lesson we learned the following. Bab af'ala. This is another bab from the abwab of the mazid. But abwab is the jama of bab. Huh? Okay. Here the bab can mean form. The bab can mean the form. Because mazid verbs have many forms. So we start from form 2 and then onwards. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like that. Huh? So form 2 was fa'ala. Are you with me? Bab taf'il se. We said bab taf'il. Taf'il is the pattern of the master. Okay. Now this form is called form 4. What is it called? Form 4. How come we are not studying form 3? There is a reason for it. Because form 2 and form 4 have special relationship. And that is what Doctor will explain us, inshallah. Okay? So this is another bab from the abwab of the mazid. In this, hamza is prefixed to the first radical, which loses its vowel. You see, the fatha was dropped and sukoon came. Now the verb is nazala. Okay? Nazala. He came down. Now you add hamza. What will happen? Anzala. Na, there was a fatha on noon that got dropped when you added hamza. It became anzala. He brought down. Kharaja, he went out, and then akhraja, he brought out. Okay? Now there is a lot of things going in this bab, which I will inshallah explain to you slowly. The one thing that has to be noted, that nazala and kharaja, both of them are lazim. What are they? Lazim. What is the meaning of lazim? Intransitive. What are they? Intransitive. So when you bring them in the form 4, what happens? They become transitive. They become transitive. So that is the characteristics of this bab, that it will make an intransitive verb into transitive. Okay, very good. We'll study it in detail, inshallah. The mudariya should have been yu'anzilu. Are you with me? The mudariya should have been yu'anzilu. But the hamza along with vowel is omitted. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Let me write down. Anzala. And it should have been you and zilu. Are you with me, brother and sister? It should have been you and zilu. But we remove this hamza with its vowel sign. We remove it. Remove it. Now it became yun zilu. Got the idea? It became yun zilu. Now, harf mudariya gets a dhamma because anzala is a 4-letter verb. Got the idea? We have already studied that. In the base form, the harfu mudariya gets a fatah. But when there are 4 letters in the verbs, the harfu mudariya gets a dhamma. And when it is 5-letter verb, then harfu mudariya gets a fatah again. 5, 6, it gets a fatah. Only when there are 4 letters in the verb, harfu mudariya gets a dhamma. We will remember it, inshallah. Okay. So, nazala yanzilu, anzala yunzilu. Got the idea? Okay. Now the amar. The amar is formed from the original form of the mudariya and not from the existing form. What is the original form of mudariya? Yu'anzilu. And what is the existing form? Yunzilu. So, how do you form amar? From the original one. So, how will you form the amar? You will just drop the mudariya. Are you with me? You will drop the mudariya, and what will happen now, brothers and sisters? Okay. You drop this, and you gave a sukoon here. So what is left now is anzil. Anzil. Very simple, brother. Inshallah, you will practice. But whenever Dr. Saib says, whenever Dr. Abdul Rahim says, write down the original form, you should write it down. So that we will never forget. This is what is happening. Okay? The amar is made from the original form, not from the existing form. Inshallah. Mastar of the bab is on the pattern of if'alun. Okay? So, anzala, what will be the mastar? Inzal. Akhraja, what will be the mastar? Ikhraj. Inzal is sending down, ikhraj is bringing out. Aslama, yuslimu islam. To become a Muslim. Okay? Inshallah. We will remember this. So, the word Islam, we always said Islam, Islam, but today we learn that it is the masdar from the verb aslama yuslim. Form 4. The ism file is very easy, brother and sister. As we have seen in the bab, fa'ala, harfu mudariya is replaced with mu. So yuslimu will become Muslim. Okay. Yumkinu will become mumkin. And ism maf'ul, it is just like ism fa'il, except the second radical has a fatah. Okay, brothers and sisters? So arsala yursilu. From yursilu, he sends. And then it becomes mursilu, one who sends. And then mursala, okay, the one who has been sent. All the prophets are mursalun. They are mursaluna. Are you with me? They are mursaluna. They have been sent. Okay. Yugliku, he closes. Mughliq, the one who closes. Mughlaq, something which has been closed. Fine. The noun of place and time. Ismu makan wa zaman. It is the same as ism maf'ul. It is same as ism maf'ul. Athafa, yuthifu. Okay. To present someone with a curio. Mutahafun, the place where all the curios are kept, and that is our museum. Royal Ontario Museum. Okay? Is it clear, Brother Muhammad? Okay. Here are some non-salim verbs transferred to this part. Non-salim means, brothers and sisters, they are either ajwaf or naqis. Aqama. What will be the mudariya? Yuqimu. And what will be the masdar? Iqamatun. Because ajwaf, then tun. Okay? When you will see ajwaf, it will end, the masdar will end in ta marbuta. Ism fa'il, mukim. And ism maf'ul, mukam. Got the idea? Amana, yu'minu, and the masdar is iman. And ism fa'il, mu'min, and ism maf'ul, mu'man. Okay. Awjaba, he made it obligatory to impose something on someone. Awjaba, yujibu, ijabun, mujibun and mujabun. Okay, brothers and sisters? Atamma, which is actually atmama. Remember? We did it yesterday. Atamma, yutimmu, itmamun, completion. Mutimmu, the one who completes. Mutammu, the thing which has been completed. Alqa, he put down. Alqa. It also means throw. Yulki. Now this is naqis, brothers and sisters. Yulki. What is the base form? Lakiya. What is the base form? Lakiya. Yulki. And then masdar is ilka'un, for ilka'yun. So when it is naqis, the end of the masdar will be with hamza. Okay. And what will be the ism fa'il? Mulkin, naqis, mankus. What is mulkin? Mulkiyun. And as soon as you give alif lam to it, it becomes ya shows out. Al-mulqi. And what will be the ism maf'ul? Mulkan. How will you pronounce it? Mulkan. Okay. This is very important, brother. This you should really highlight it and study it very well. Number 2, the verb ata, he gave, is from bab af'ala. The mudariya is yu'ti. What is actually yu'tiyu? How will you analyze yu'ti? Fi'lun, mudari'un, marfu'un, bidammatil muqaddara. Fine. Masdar ita'un. Are you with me? Originally it is ita'yun. Fine. And then amar ati. How will you define amar? Fi'lu amrin mabniun ala hazafi harfi illa. We drop the ya at the end. Ism fa'il. Mu'tin. What is the actual verb? Mu'tiyun. Mankus. Okay. And ism maf'ul? Mu'ta. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Fine. It takes 2 objects. We have to remember this. Ata, yuti takes 2 objects. Ataitu bilalan sa'atan. Where is the verb? Atai. Where is the verb? Atai. Where is the verb? Atai. Let me write it down, brother. So that I'm reminding you all these things. Tai, tu. Okay. Where is the verb? The verb is only this. Which is ata. Okay. When the mutaharrik pronoun came, we said atai. Okay. This is a mutaharrik pronoun, remember? So this is your verb. Where is the file? two. And what is Bilalan? Mafulun bihi number one. And Sa'atan? Mafulun bihi number two. So how will you translate? I gave. What did you give? Watch. To whom did you give? To Bilal. Two. You give something to someone. Very good. And here is a beautiful verse from the Quran. Inna atayna kal kawthar. Again I will write it down, brothers. Inna atayna ka. I'm deliberating putting with red marker fatah here to show you that this is mansoob, mafulun bihi. Inna. What is inna, brothers and sisters? In plus na. In harfu taqid wa nasbin. And where is ismu inna? Na. Ismu inna is na. Okay? Inna plus na. How will you define na? Damirun muttasilun mabniun ala sukun fi mahalli nasbin. Ismu inna. Got the idea? Inshallah. Now where is the khabar inna? We got to look for it. But let us analyze it. Atai. What is this? This is your fi'l madi. This is your fi'l madi mabniun ala sukun. And what is this? Na. Are you with me? How will you define na? Dhamirun muttasilun mabniun ala sukun fi mahalli raf'in fa'il. Fi mahalli raf'in fa'il. We got to remember. This is fi mahalli nasbin. This will be fi mahalli raf'in because it is a fa'il. What is this ka? Damirun muttasilun mabniun ala fatah fi mahalli nasbin mafulun bihi number one, and al-kawsar mafulun bihi mansubun bil fatah. Are you with me, brother and sister? Now, Sister Maimuna, you will say al-jumlatu al-fi'liyatu fi mahalli raf'in, because ismu inna mansub, khabar inna marfu, fi mahalli raf'in khabar inna. Got the idea? This is the way we are going to study, inshallah. Sometimes you can go in detail. I'm deliberately going in detail to expose you to this, but you don't have to necessarily go in detail. You can simply say, na is your this is your file, this is mafulun bihi number one, this is mafulun bihi number two. You can, describe it like that also. Okay, brothers and sisters. We have indeed given you abundance. The objects may be pronouns. Man atakahu. Man atakahu. Okay? What is the answer? Who gave it to you? What is the answer? Atanihi al-mudarrisu. Are you with me? So where is the file? Where is the file? Al-mudarrisu. Where is the file? Al-mudarrisu. Now let us look at it. This is your verb. Sahi? This is your verb. And then, what is this? Nun vikaya. Nun of protection. And then, what is this? So what is this? Mafulun bihi. And what is this? Mafulun bihi number 2. Got the idea? This is your mafulun bihi number 1. This is your maf'ulun bihi number 2. What is this? Nunul Vikayati. What is the meaning of it? Noon of protection. It protects the verbs protection from getting ruined, because otherwise the ya mutakallim will give it a kasra. Okay? Atanihi al mudarrisu. Sister Nasreen, al mudarrisu, marfu. So where is the file? Al mudarrisu. Did you get it? This is very important to remember. More things are coming in this lesson, inshallah. Wallahu. Again, brother, LOV has come. What has come? Okay. Wallahu has come. Okay. Now here, when you have love with waw, the meaning is even if. What is the meaning? Even if. This has to be understood very well. Keep your highlighter ready. I want you to highlight something. Study hazal mu'ajjama. What is study? Study amar. Fi'l amar. Fi'l amar mabniun ala hazfi harfi illa. Where is the file? Mustatir. Taqdiruhu anta. By hazal mu'ajjama. What is hadha? Maf'ulun bi. What is al mu'ajjama? Badal. Wallahu. Okay? Wallahu. Even if kana galiyan. So kana, you know what the kana is? Fi'al mahdi. Naqis. Mabniun ala fatha. Where is the ism of kana? Where is the ism of kana? Mustatir. Taqdiruhu huwa. Yadullu ala mu'ajjam. And what is galiyan? Khabar kana. Okay? How will you translate? Even if it is. See, kana is was. But you are translating in the present sense. Are you? Because of wallahu. You will translate it in the present tense. Inshallah. Make a note of it. I want you to highlight is. Even it is. Highlight the is to make sure you understand the meaning of the sentence is in the present tense. Even though the verb is, what is the verb? Madi. But you translated it into present tense. Next one, brother. Uhdur al-imtihana. What is uhdur? Hadara yahduru. Uhdur. Be present. Amar. Imtihan maf'ulun bihi. Wallahu. Brother. Kunta maridan. Where is the fi'l madi? Kun. What is the ismu kana? Are you with me? Ismu kana. Where is the khabar kana? Maridan. Mansub. How will you translate? Attend the examination. Even if you are. Highlight the are. Highlight the are so that you know you are translating it into present tense. Very good, brother. Lan askuna hazal bayta. What is the translation? Lan askuna hazal bayta. I will not live in this house. Will not. Lan will take the meaning to future tense. I will not live in this house. Wallahu ataita. So where is the verb? Atai. And what is the file? Ta. And then nunu vikaya. And ya mutakallim maf'ulun bihi number 1. And he maf'ulun bihi number 2. Majjanan. What is the meaning of majjanan? Free. Let us check the translation. I will not live in this house even if you give it. You see? Give. Present tense. Are you with me? Give it to me free. Okay. Now, this whole line you should highlight it. Highlight it, underline it, so that you will always remember what is that. Note that the verb after walau is madi. Are you with me? What is the verb after walau? Madi. Now you write with your own handwriting, but the translation will be in the present tense. But you will translate it into present tense. You must write it. But it will be translated in the present tense. The verb is in Madi, but we will translate it in present tense. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Lamu ibtida. Now we have done this. When did we do Lamu ibtida? In the beginning of book 2. Remember, I said this is in book 3, but we are going to do it now. So I think you have forgotten it. But don't worry. We'll revise it. Lamu al-ibtida. What is the meaning of al-ibtida? Beginning. Okay. The lam with a fatah prefix to the mubtada. This is prefix to the mubtada. For what reason? For the sake of emphasis. Now you must remember this one thing very clearly, brother. Arabic is so beautiful, it's so meaningful that you cannot translate it, brother. One has to understand. The lam with fatah comes in the beginning of the sentence. It joins with mubtada. But it emphasizes the whole sentence. The whole sentence is being emphasized. Now how can you translate that? See, wal zikrullahi akbaru. So what is, without lamu ibtida, what is the sentence? Zikrullahi. So what is zikru? Mubtada. Wa huwa mudaf. And then Allahi mudafili. Where is the khabar? Akbaru. Now you brought la zikrullahi akbar. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Are you with me? Very good. Now I want to show you something else, brothers and sisters. This is how it comes in the Quran all the time, all the time, all the time. La zikrullahi akbar. So what is this lamu ibtida? Are you with me, brothers and sisters? What will you call it? Lamu ibtida. Fine. It emphasizes the whole sentence. Okay, it will always come with mubtada in the beginning. And it gives emphasis to the whole sentence. But it does not affect anybody. It's very innocent. Does not do anything to anybody. Just comes and stands in the front of the sentence and says, I'm emphasizing the whole sentence. Here comes inna. Inna looks at lamu ibtida and asks him, who are you? Who are you? He says, I'm a lamu ibtida. What are you doing here? Lamu ibtida says, I'm emphasizing the whole sentence. Okay? I don't see any change in the sentence. What kind of emphasis is this? What kind of person you are? You are no good. Look at me. Let me take your place and see what I do now. How I emphasize. So, Inna says to him, in Urdu we'll say, Dur hato yahan se. Tum bekar ke aadmi ho. And he pushes the lam ibtida. What he does? He pushes. And inna takes the place of lam. And then inna says, look at me. When I come and emphasize, I do something. And what will inna do? Inna okay, what happens? Inna zikrallahi. It made the mubtada mansub. See, lam, how do I emphasize? I make changes to make zikr feel important. You just came and stood there, did nothing. So what does lam say? Okay, you want to come in the beginning? You come. I'll go and take a back seat. So where does lam go now? La akbar. Are you with me, brother? La akbaru. Still no change in the akbaru. Still same. But can you see now, brother, the power? Can you translate this? No. You got to feel it. Inna dhikrallahi la akbaru. One more example. Brother, the Quran is full of example. Beautiful, beautiful example. Which will melt your heart. Okay. Watch this, brother. La Rabbuka. La Rabbuka Gafurun. La Rabbuka Gafurun. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? So Inna comes and says, पीछे हटो, दूर हो जाओ. Okay, so lam goes away, and inna comes. Now what will happen? Inna rabbaka. Okay, now lam will take a back seat. La Gafurun. Got the idea, brother and sister? So, how many emphasize, Brother Hassan? Twice. You don't translate these things. That is why we must learn the language, brother. We must learn the language. The Arabic of the Quran is out of this world. What did I say? Out of this world. Nobody has come with the composition of Quran in the last 1400 years. Brother, when you copy something, that is a copy. If I try to copy a sentence like Quran, I just copied. I did not create something original to compare with the power and the eloquence and the beauty and the magic of the Quran. Okay, I always, feel like quoting this verse, brothers and sisters. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والعاديات ضبحا فالموريات قدحا فالمغيرات صبحا فأثرنا به نقعا فوسطنا به جمعا إن الإنسان لربه لكنود. Truly, the man is most ingrateful to his Lord. وَإِنَّهُ عَلَى ذَلِكَ لَشَهِيدٌ. And he himself is a witness to that. He just has to reflect on him, and he knows that he is most ungrateful to his Lord and Creator. Okay? Because he forgets it. Allah gives us everything, and we say, no, it is from my akal. Or somebody else gave me. But it is the Allah who gives you. And then, وَإِنَّهُ لِحُبِّ الْخَيْرِ لَشَدِيد. See, لَشَدِيد. If I had to, stand up, how the speakers, sometimes they stand up and they bang their fist on the podium to emphasize. So if I were to bang my fist on the podium, how many times I will bang? إِنَّهُ لِحُبِّ الْخَيْرِ لَشَدِيد. When it comes to accumulating wealth, he is violent. Nobody can stop him. He wants more and more and more and more. Are you with me? Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, أَفَلَا يَعْلَمُ إِذَا بُعْثِرَ مَا فِي الْقُبُورِ. Doesn't he know that everything that is in the grave will be taken out? وَحُسِّلُ مَا فِي الصُّدُورِ. And all the secrets which are hidden in the breast of a man will all be taken out. Inna rabbahu bihim. What is it? Inna rabbahu bihim yawmaizin lakhabir. See how many times in this verse, surah of the Quran, how many times in the surah of the Quran, Inna plus Lam came. But now we have to understand that when Lam comes in the beginning, we call it Lamu Ibtida. But when Lam goes there, then we call it Lamu Muzahalik. What is it? Muzahalik. Muzahalik. Okay? It means the Lam that slipped. My teacher said to me, when I was studying in Jordan, my teacher said, Brother Asif, you got a lot of snow in Canada, isn't it? I said, more than we need. We can send you some snow here. We got lots of snow. And he said, I've heard that people skate in the snow. I said, yes. We got beautiful skating ring and everybody, all the children, they skate. He said, call this Lam skating Lam. What is it? This Lam is a skating Lam because when Inna came, it skated and went and stopped at the khabar. So we can also call this skating Lam. But it is called technically Lamu Muzahalik. It will come, but I am writing it here, brother. Al-Lamu al-Muzah to Muzah lakatu. Now, brother and sister, this word zahlaka. What is the verb? What is the verb? How many letters are there? We haven't studied. We'll soon study. 4 letters. Are you with me, Sister Hafza? Make it Mudariya. You'll start with you. Yuzahliku. What will you do? Yuzahliku. You Zahliku. The last before the kalima before the last will get a kasra. Remember? When we go into Mudariya with 4 letters, 5 letters, okay? Zahlaka, yuzahliku. Okay, one more verb I tell you. Tarjama. Make it Mudariya. Yutarjimu. Zalzala. Yuzalzilu. Harwala. Yuharwilu. Got the idea? Yuzahliku. Fine. Make it ismu fa'il. Muzahlikun. Make it ism maf'ul. Muzahlakun. Muzahlakun. So what is this? Ismu maf'ul from zahlaka. Why did you give ta marbuta? Because The letter of the alphabet are all oneness. The letter of alphabet are all oneness. So you gave ta marbuta. Lamo muzhalaku. Are you with me?